Today we have readings from a book edited by John Zimba, also author of the introduction and some of the content. So he's going to give us a couple words about the history of this book and what its intent is and who the expected audience is, and then he's going to do some readings for us. Thank you for being here, Mr. Zimba.
My pleasure. I'd like to introduce our latest tome. It's called Biting the Sun. This is the fourth collection of work by authors of the Boston Haiku Society, which I can humbly claim credit to having started back in 1988. And you can read about the creation of the Boston Haiku Society here in the introduction. The Boston Haiku Society, as it says here, has been around for 25 years and been meeting regularly at the Kajiyasu studio. This book is intended to show our progress, the highlights of our 25 years of following the art of haiku. We are mainly a group of English speakers, native speakers, although we do have Russian speakers, and we have a couple Japanese members, and an Italian professor who also write haiku in English. We hope that people who follow English language haiku in the United States and all lovers of poetry and good writing will pick up a copy available for only $12 in the paperback form at Amazon.com, and also for $3.99 ebook, Kindle, soon to be released. I'd like to introduce a couple of my poems. I'll choose the winter ones. In fact, this poem was inspired by an incident which occurred right outside here. Several years ago, my sister Joan asked me to remove a dead possum that was under the trees back there in front, and it was frozen stiff. And it struck me as slightly ironic that possums who are so adept at playing dead, in this case, also were very adept at being dead. Below zero, the sincere face of the dead possum. We often read haiku twice, so below zero, the sincere face of the dead possum. Yeah, it was a very cold winter, even colder than today. Today was only, reached the 20s, but in the morning it was in the teens. But this was a morning that was especially cold. I think the morning that I returned to Japan, it was -10, I think, or 15, freezing cold. And this one was written on the train coming here several years ago. I think I was going through New York City, and Amtrak, the train from Boston to Amtrak goes through some very picturesque locations. And in this vacant field, this empty field, there was an old shed, dilapidated shed that was leaned over, was seemed half fallen down. But what impressed me was that although the shed was crooked, well, let me read you the haiku. Icicles straight on the crooked shed. Icicles straight on the crooked shed. Yes, although the shed was crooked, gravity made sure that the icicles were pointing straight down. And finally, I am a city dweller, so when it snows, it makes the city a magical kingdom. Everything's covered with white, but quite soon after that, within days, the grime and the dust and the pollution slowly change that beautiful white to a dingier and dingier gray, until finally, towards the end of winter, it seems like there are big lumps of coal lying all over the street. And I thought about when the snow first fell and how fluffy and white and pure it was. And I came up with this. Frozen snow. Less and less a thing of the sky, more and more a thing of the earth. Frozen snow. Less and less a thing of the sky, more and more a thing of the earth. So, please log on to Amazon.com and order your copy of Fighting the Sun today. Thank you.
What's the title again?
Fighting the Sun, S-U-N.
Very good. Well, thank you. Is this an annual event, a publication of local haiku?
No, we put them out every 5 years or so, 5 or 6 years, and this is a compilation of 25 years of work.
I heard from somewhere there was a dedication to the founder.
No, actually, the acknowledgement, the dedication, yeah. We wanted to express our dedication to the members of the Kajiasa studio and to Kate Finnegan, the administrator, because basically where we meet is her office space, and she graciously allows us to use that every third Saturday of the month at 2 o'clock at 40 St. Stephen Street, Boston, Massachusetts.
Well, thank you for being here, Mr. Zimmer. We appreciate it very much. Look forward to your return.
Wonderful, yeah. After I finish my little stint at C-SPAN, I'll see if I can open up my schedule and talk about my forthcoming books.
Oh, you also do stand-up humor, I see.